back to the dugout.
Batting second. Second base.
Here's Joe Panic.
Joe Panic.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Conforto sprinting after it, and that will end up a foul ball. And there's ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Panic is slugging just a little over 400. Huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Left fielder.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Mascara is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Joseph, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adrian Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Set to get his evening at the plate started. J.P. Crawford batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's set and the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Crawford at second. Alfaro at first. 1 gone. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Ripped toward the gap in right. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A pause and the 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Burns. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1. Hoskins. An imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Bounce to first. Cone fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag. The pitcher, Wade Rainey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Joseph. He singled his last time up. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in once again, Adrian Perez. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Hard ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to digging in to try it again. Aaron Nola, he popped out in his first trip. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Joe Panik. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a ball 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Up 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece.
The pitcher,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wade Rainey. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out, shut down inning up, and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready once again, Adrian Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. It is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Hoskins, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And this one's in the dirt. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open,
and the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Wade Rainey, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now here it comes. Popped him up. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Little the first baseline, but it gets fouled. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, a hit in 2 tries so far. This is skied into short left center. Ahmed moving to his left. 2 down. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
Low for ball one. He's got the average up to 307 here. 2 home runs and 21 driven in. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. In there, 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 2-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Odubel Herrera would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, center field.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fast.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win.
Great job.